Hello there friends, my name is Victoria Moro. Welcome to Release of the Day. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can keep up with the newest trends in the world of indie artists. Hello there friends, I'm so happy to be here with you. Join us tonight a very interesting musicians because it's not one but just two. And it's like band. For this, hello!
Greetings!
Hello.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. I don't know about Tom. He only lives 2,000 miles away. So, how are you doing, Tom?
Everything's good over here on my side of town.
Very good.
Fantastic. Are you ready to begin?
Okay.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
No? Yes, no.
Absolutely.
Good. And then we start. First of all, please introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Mark Tomorsky, and I'm a guitar player primarily, but I dabble in everything else.
My name is Tommy Johnsmiller, and I'm Mark's partner in the Foundry Town Survivors.
Fantastic. And where are you from?
I live outside of Detroit in Michigan.
Oh,
I live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
wow. Wow.
Ooh.
Very different geography.
Yes.
And
Yes.
how it is? You're far away from each other. How it is to create music together?
It's like we're doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
We're all in the same room virtually, but we do it just like this. You know, technology has made it easy for us.
Yeah.
It used to be really hard to do it this way because I've tried it, you know, over the decades working with people all over the country, and now it's simple.
Yeah. We've been doing it for several years too, and we have the process down really nicely.
No, it's good. Now everything optimized and you are much more faster to make all stuffs. Okay, and what is the genre of your music?
Oh, the genre. That's a good question because our silent partner in this endeavor, we have another partner who's more of a business sort of manager, keeps going, I can't figure out what genre you guys are because we do whatever we feel like. So I would say we're rock. We have kind of a classic angle to us, but nothing's off the table. You know, any style, whatever we feel like, we do. But it kind of comes out like a Foundry Town rock thing. What do you think, Tom? Is that fairly accurate?
I think so. I think there's also a timeless quality to what we're trying to do too.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, and what is the last song you listened to today?
I listened to Sister Ann by the MC5.
I was listening to Give Me Shelter by the Stones because it's this month is Keith Richards and also Mary Clayton's birthday.
Ah,
Wow, fantastic. Everyone know everything. Not like, oh, I don't remember. No, everyone know. And what is your favorite movie or TV series?
Ooh.
my favorite movie was Sin City.
Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
love Sin City. I live in Sin City. But no, the movie to me is the greatest mashup of all these different artistic styles. It's like a comic book come to life, but it's acting and it's animation and it's concept and all this stuff. So that's fascinating to me.
And I would have to say, as I think back over the years, my favorite of all time would have to be The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, nice. And what is your favorite book?
Wow. Well, I have favorite books. Actually, a whole series of books. I think some of my favorite books were the original James Bond series.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really hard one. I would say I like biographies, and I recently read Joe Perry's biography, which was fascinating.
Mm-hmm. And now super simple question. What's your favorite dish?
For me, anything with peanut butter.
Oh.
And for me, I would say, in general, comfort food.
Comfort food? Wow. Very interesting. Okay. Particular.
Just give Tom a great big roast beef, with carrots and potatoes, and he'll be fine.
Oh. Okay, now we know. And are you a cat person or dog person, or do you prefer other animals?
Are bass players animals?
Well, so I grew up with dogs, so I would say I'm definitely a dog person.
Okay.
Cat person, but I have an affinity for. My wife calls me, the animal whisperer, the cat whisperer, the dog whisperer, because they just gravitate. I'm a magnet.
Oh, wow. Very interesting, actually. And if we return back to the music, which artists influence you most of all?
Whew. Good God. Well, as a guitar player, I would have to say Jeff Beck. As a composer, maybe I think Frank Zappa or Tom Petty would. For me, imagine that.
I would have to say I'm thinking about blues because I grew up with a deep love of the blues. I'm thinking about artists like Sonny Boy Williamson and Howlin' Wolf, Paul Butterfield. I mean, just a long list.
Oh. Yeah, actually, normally it's everything what comes from childhood really influence your music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and describe your music in a sentence or even better in a word.
Timeless.
I would agree with that.
Okay, not other. Okay, very short and understandable.
You said one word, so we gave you one word. We figured, we borrow from everything. Everything is on the table. Any style, any instrumentation, anything. And when it goes through our funnel, so to speak, and comes out the other side, it sounds like us, but it has everything that we know in it. So I think it's kind of timeless. You can't really date it. Oh, that sounds like something from the 80s. That sounds like something from the 2000s. That sounds like something from today. That's whatever. To us, it's all the same. So we think timeless.
Okay, and then next question. Have you played any notable gigs, festivals, or other events?
Ooh. Where do you start? Yes. Gotcha. I think one of the most notable gigs that Tommy and I have done together is we played in Europe a couple of tours together and played the Montreux Jazz Festival, and we also played at the Olympics for the athletes. So those are two notable big gigs, and I've toured all over the country, and continue to. So it's all this. After a while, it's all the same. But yeah, those are the most notable gigs, I think.
Ah, good.
I think that I look back over the years, something that sticks with me is when I was 17, I found myself on a jet flying down to South America to do an 8-week tour with a 50-voice choir and a 20-piece string ensemble. And
Wow.
that was quite an experience at age 17.
Wow, it's really a fantastic experience. Amazing. And now we talk more about your private quality. What's your best quality and what's your weakness?
Ooh. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Okay.
It's a secret? No?
Tom, you got anything here?
I would say best quality would be that I'm a very good friend, and my weakness would have to be chocolate.
Wow. Interesting.
For me, I think my best quality is my follow through. I think I'm the guy who gets it done. I can get things finished, and my weakness is everything else.
Everything else?
Yeah.
Wow.
Life is my weakness.
Oh, wow. You're very honest. It's quite particular. Yeah. Okay. But okay. And what do you believe in?
What do I who?
What do you believe in?
Oh, well, the glib answer would be truth, justice, and the American way. But Superman already said that, so I can't. I'm a firm believer in justice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. No kidding. And I think that I carry that through in everything that I do, and every way I treat people, and it's how I want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the golden rule: do unto others.
Wow, golden rule. Interesting. It's always nice question, because you can think more deeply and give more deep and interesting answer. And now we come for favorite question of audience, because it's what is your music creation process? And you are two person who is far away from each other. What is your music creation process?
Ooh.
You should take
go.
this.
You got this, or you want me to go?
No, you should take this. Go.
Okay. I've developed over the years, if I come into the studio in the morning and I pick up a guitar, I turn the recorder on, because usually the first thing that comes to me is a song idea. I don't know where they come from. I don't know what chord I start on. I just go and something comes out. It's doggone it. It is fascinating to me. And I put all these little things down. I usually use my iPhone. I just put it somewhere, and that gets me started. So I must have 20 or 30 ideas going on all at the same time, and then some of them make it through to the next step, which is, okay, this could be a song. All right, let me see if I can come up with some ideas for how it should feel, and that kind of thing. So that's how it is for me. And at any given time, there are, at least a dozen things in varying degrees of being finished. So, and then we start swapping stuff back and forth, and then that's usually how it goes. Or we come up with some kind of an idea and try to get it to a certain point so that it's interesting to the other guy. I wonder what Tom would think of this. Well, maybe this will blow him away. That's our goal, is always to blow the other guy away. Whoa, dude, what a great idea! That's kind of where we're at on that. And then it goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until we finally get it to a point where, okay, I'm so sick of this, it's done. Or, what I meant was, this is great. I think we're done. So, and then sometimes we're not even done. We'll put it away for a while. And then we'll revisit things later after we keep working on new material. And you come back to these songs and go, oh, you know what this needs? It needs this. And we'll do something to it, which takes it to the next, keeps getting it more forward and more forward and more forward, and keeps moving the song along to try to get to that point that was in your head when you started to really figure out what kind of song it was. I guess that's the hopefully that wasn't too confusing for everybody, but stream of consciousness.
Okay, Tommy, do you want to add something else?
Oh, I think what I would add is just that back and forth that Mark was describing is really important, because I really can count on the fact that if I come up with an idea, when I come up with an idea and I send it over to Mark, that he'll find a way to take it to an even higher level. So the collaboration is really, really important.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Collaboration, it's everything. Everything is created for collaboration, actually.
Yep, we like it.
Okay, and now, please, if you can, sing to us 15 seconds one of your favorite songs a cappella.
Ooh, well, his song is different than my song. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. I worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? There you go.
Nice, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, let's
I
see.
remember singing that in the back of a van in Germany years ago with Tommy.
Oh,
And pretty soon the whole van is singing it. We're all in the van,
Mm-hmm.
driving from one gig to another somewhere. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
That song is always stuck by me, that one. I like that. And it is really an a cappella.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. How about summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. I'm so lucky today because two artists sing for us, finally. Sometimes no one wants to sing, but you're fantastic. You can do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's the least we can do, right?
So nice. Thank you. Thank you. And now our final question. Tell us about your music project and your future plans.
My future plan is to make it another year around the sun. Oh, you meant music. Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
My musical plans. We're not going to do anything different than we're already doing. I mean, we've got this kind of our little machine in place, and we're writing songs, and we're getting more into doing videos, and that's been really fun. And I think that's kind of, the future, because the future to me out in a touring thing is kind of unknown at this moment. I think a lot of things can be achieved like we are right now, virtually, online performances. So we're going to look into doing some of that. We'd love to do some performance videos. That would be fun. So we're cooking up some ideas. But just writing and putting out videos as much as we can so that people kind of can get into what we're doing.
Hi.
Yeah, I would say looking into the new year, we're excited about releasing quite a few new singles. And as Mark said, videos to go with each one of those. So there's no shortage of songs that we're excited to release.
Mm-hmm. And actually, tell to us about origin of your band name.
Ooh. Well, that Foundry Town is my nickname for the place I was born and I grew up in till I was about 10. And it was a place in Michigan, on Lake Michigan. And it was a hub of manufacturing from the lumber days through the auto days, and that sort of steel. There wasn't really a steel mill, but there was a lot of foundries there where they cast engine blocks and make piston rings, and they process copper from Upper Michigan and that sort of thing. And so I grew up there, and some of the most formative, creative, it's when I discovered I was a creative. And I was at the Foundry Town that we visit quite often in some of our songs, was a period of time from the time I was about 8 to 10 years old. And I realized that, with imagination, you can go anywhere. You can do anything. And I've never stopped living there. So when it came time for us to kind of like figure out, well, what are we going to call this project? What are we going to do? And I said, well, I've always enjoyed this, this Foundry Town idea. And Tom goes, yeah, because he has a similar experience growing up where he grew up. So we just kind of combined them and we created the Foundry Town thing. And it's a, someday maybe the whole legend will come out, but at this moment in time, little by little. And that's the origin. That's Foundry Town. It's the nickname for the place I grew up in.
Oh, nice. Nice story. Really, now we know much more about your band and about you, actually.
Yeah.
And Tommy, you want to add something to this? Or it's...
Oh, I think Mark kind of sums it up. I think the piece that would go along with that is that we both go back a long ways, and I could definitely relate to the whole Foundry Town idea. I can remember when he told me about it many years ago, and I've always just related to it and thought it was really unique. So for us to be able to name the band with that, I think has worked out really well, and it resonates with me.
Oh, nice. It's a good story. Thank you so much. And please let our audience to know where they can listen to your music, which platforms you can be found on.
Go Tom!
Well, all major streaming services. You can certainly visit our website. Feel free to visit our page on YouTube. Yes, and on Victoria's site, on Spotify, whatever your pleasure, we're there.
That's foundrytownsurvivors.com for those of you who want to hear it. And then we have Foundry Town Survivors on YouTube. Those are the big two, and Spotify and, etc., whatever you listen to. I think we're on Deezer, which is the French. You can find us there. So those of you in Europe can find us. But it's all pretty much interweaved now, isn't it? I mean, any streaming service is available anywhere, I think.
Okay, and I want to tell you thank you so much for your time, for this nice interview. It was a pleasure for me to stay with you and talk.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Victoria.
Thanks for letting us in. People usually see us at the door and go, no, we're not going. No, we're not home.
And actually, what song are we going to listen to now?
This is The Night is Alive. This has been a labor of love for some time. This song has gone through many changes over the years. It's an older song, but it one of those timeless things again, where it finally, everything just came together because we had this new sensibility with Foundry Town, and we went, I think I know what to, one of those songs we put away for a while and come back and revisit. It's like, I know what to do with this now. And that's what we did.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And now let's enjoy the song together.
Fantastic.
take the pain.
Sayonara.
Thank you.